Hey guys, so we are gonna today. I said in one of my videos, I think either Libra or Caligo, that I wanted to play Minecraft and I, wanted to switch it up. It's been an urge, and here we are. I mean, Minecraft is one of those games where I periodically come back to, though I haven't really played it seriously, like for over probably like 10 years or something. I don't know. Like the last time I sat down and played for hours actually was like a couple years ago with family members, and we'd get on, play for God knows how long, 5, 6, 7 hours. But we really didn't do much of the new stuff. Kind of played like how we did back in 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. That's what we're used to, building houses, mining down, figuring out the new stuff, because caves were different now compared to how they were back then. Do the small complicated caves and all that. Just have a good time. But talking back now, like talking, reminiscing about that time, I just realized that was probably 4 or 5 years ago that we did that. Man, how time flies. Like, wow, like I thought that was only like a year or two ago, but no, that's 3, 4 plus for sure. Like, and how time flies, right? um yeah, and that had the urge watching old stuff, that videos from old YouTubers, Minecraft and all that. And eventually I think I want to do a CTM, or maybe like Ragecraft 4, or I've been seeing some apps on a website, collected with a bunch of different CTM apps, recently made or old or whatever. But I do want to try one of those CTM apps on my own, because I've always watched videos but never really tried them on my own. Even back then, I never had a really good piece until I was a grown adult. Yeah, like now I can do whatever I want. I have the time, or I don't really have the time, but I have time to do it now. I have the PC. There's nothing stopping me, right? Besides my own will. So eventually, I do want to do CTM up, but for now, let's start off with a survival world. Like I said, I really haven't done much of modern Minecraft. Like you see there in the background, I have no idea what that little creature is. Um, well, it might be like that friendly gas or something, but I have no idea how to tame it. I don't have like everything past like 1.5, or maybe a couple versions after that, but like bits and pieces I do know, but most of it is like old stuff that I like. The stuff that I remember is Y10 is where diamonds are, and I know that's completely off now because Y's can go negatives, and like Y60 I believe is like the best for coal or something weird like that. No, that's not what I remember. Um, so my knowledge there is pretty outdated. I remember villagers being pretty good to trade with. I'm sure they still are. Um, yeah, enchantments, all that must have changed over the time. I know Java changed, their mechanics for, combat update. I think it was 1.8, whatever. I remember that being controversial when I heard tips and beats. But, I when I played with my family members, I usually owned Bedrock, so that never really affected me. Here we're gonna play Java. We're gonna try to, play as much as I can, go through the world. Of course, got to do it on hard, right? Because that's what I'm used to. Um, Commands, play everything default. Do bonus check. I don't care about it. Let's, or IT world. Why not, right? Start. So yeah, my knowledge on modern Minecraft is very, very, very fragmented. I know a couple things. I don't know a couple things. No, I don't even know. There you go. I don't even know like what's good, what's meta, or talking meta about Minecraft. Like, like the Nether stuff. I remember, I did play with my family members. Like Netherite gear was the thing, but All I remember was looking up how to get that stuff, and I remember, hey, get to the world border, and you know, or not the world border, sorry, the like the edge of a chunk, and then just go from there. Because apparently you can find them from both chunks. That's how you got a lot of netherite. But other than that, I don't even know how much better it is in diamond. I don't know, what's good enchantments nowadays. All I remember is a protection 4 is really good. The hell? Weird. They're not pigs. I don't know what the hell those things are. Um, protection gear was the best. Unbreaking worked like at a percent chance. Like it wouldn't be like a flat, hey, this not breaks. Um, like normally this has just like a chance break, or no. Like the ticks of unbreaking would happen. It just has like a chance of not applying um durability to whatever you're using with unbreaking. And it only cap up to like 50% or something weird. I don't remember. No, I told you, my knowledge is very just all over the place with Minecraft. But you know what? We'll do with what I know. What I know is chopping down trees, getting some stone. We already have this. Immediately get stone. A stone pickaxe. You can use that to. You can use that for. I don't know why I made a button. A aim is awful. Pickaxe. Don't have to use a wooden one anymore. You just throw away all the wooden stuff, right? You can use it to burn stuff, right? I believe, but we're not going that in depth or not that meta. Gotta efficiently use everything to your disposal, right? But nah, that ain't me, man. Gonna go with coal, torches, get this, get a little bit of stone. You away, throw you away. This is here. Get two, one weapon and or chopping down wood. I know swords are, what you would use, but I remember at some point axes are being better or something. I don't. It's so weird. Like, we all have those games where we come back to because they're just so replayable, right? Even if it's been years or whatever, it just like a comfort game. Hey, this actually looks really nice. Like, really good. You got like the white birch forest. You got the regular birch forest. You got like plains or something over there. You got plains. You got like a savanna. Is that? See, even I know they've been in the game for years, but even savannas are pretty noticeable. That's a village. I'm gonna start. I was gonna have my house up here, but being a village, definitely gonna go over there. Make our village. Right by sound, by the way. Got off work, about to head for bed, and I decided, well, what's better to relax than playing a little bit of. Like, this is weird to me. Like, where's the regular wood? Like, what is this? This is bread, apparently. Empty map. What is that cartography table? I have no idea. It's new to me. What are these? Is this wheat? Please. Need some potatoes, man. Oh. Right here. Flesh and redstone dust. Hey. Remember, you can find those in certain type of, okay, cool. A certain type of building back in the day, but I believe probably don't exist. Melon. Potatoes. Be so good. They're cows apparently. Or those are cows, but that's a cow apparently. bundle? What is a bundle? You know, is this good? Nothing happens. Banners? Another bundle? I put a bundle in a bundle. Wait, is that what it does? How does that work? Pretty cool. Huh. Well, that's how bundles work. That's actually pretty cool. I think I'm gonna keep that. I hear cat. Potatoes in here, huh? I think I'll make this my main residence. I mean, we're in between everything. So, I do probably... Oh my... This... Go all over the madman and start placing them. Because I know that's not going to be enough nighttime. I don't even remember the spacing between how many blocks you need torches so it doesn't get to 8 level. But it doesn't matter. I'll need a lot more torches if I light up this village. Stress over lighting it too much. Try to get... Is that a fucking armadillo? Dude, that's cool. I literally didn't know that even existed in this game. That's pretty cool. All I had back in my day, man, are chickens, pigs, and cows. Or like wolves and cats. Those don't count. As a food source, at least. Okay. That happened. Plant these? On here. Does that help? There. Huh. Why did that even happen? Just world generation? Doesn't matter. Yeah. Just kind of exploring village, how right in. I think that's it. Like blacksmith, huh? I think this is gonna be a main place of residence. Caving. That's the best thing I. Get some iron gear immediately. Survive. Maybe put on a shield. Overpowered. Put one. I think I want to go back to the cave that we. Hello? I don't know. It's just close. I also like. I don't know. I'm weird where I kind of like to leave things. The less destruction I can put in the world, the better. If I can make the world like look as natural as possible, then I'll leave it. You know? I was never the type of person to just start breaking this tree and leave half the stump there. Portal. But yeah, like I was gonna kill you guys, but you guys get eggs. You want to make a chicken farm, so I know this is probably like automatic chicken farm, and fancy need efficiency, but the one I know is put 4 buckets of water buckets, put one hole in the middle like that, and you just all there with a sign. Okay, curse of vanishing, thorn. What lodestones are, so we'll do that stuff in there. Seemed like a really good test, but you know what? I got gold armor. I'll take it. Night's ending, day's ending. So should probably go head to that cave if I can regen some HP. I think we saw it somewhere here. I don't think this is it, but we'll go through here. Get some. This is gonna be where my bow is. I always like having pickaxe on 3. That's ever since, you know, I played Minecraft all the way back in 1.2.3. Been the spot I had a pickaxe, because you know you have your main 2 weapons, sword, and then your bow, and then your pickaxe. Whatever else, shovel, and then your food, and then your torches, and then your blocks, and then your water bucket. Torches. I don't remember. It was in some order, but all I remember is always having pickaxe. You know. It's just so crazy to see that this game, even how many years later, I played it in 2025, it's still being updated. It's still, maybe, you know, I don't know about the Deception 2 season 1 controversy, something like that. It was just fun and comforting back to this game. Stuff progressed. Mines. I thought those were emerald. We are near a extreme hills biome, right? So, yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe, you know, looking through videos even now, it's just crazy to see how things have evolved. I've been watching some Minecraft videos, some YouTubers, like modern day, you know. The videos I usually stick to are honestly like old, like 2012, 2013, 14, 15, like Minecraft videos. Watch those. Those are like my comfort food, you know? Just stuff that I put, maybe I've watched it once or twice before, but just putting those series in the background, watching other stuff while you play, or you know, when you're bored and you know, you could be spending that time watching other stuff, like, oh, you know, the new King of the Hill series that came out. I've heard it's pretty decent. Alright, hold on. Spawner. Spawner? Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh. Got some bones, got some string for a bow, got a music disc, got some pumpkins, they'll keep there. Got some coal, more bones, a name tag. I know those are pretty rare. Got some string, melon seeds, and beetroots. I am dramatic. This, you know, come back to this video and they'll see the coordinates right there, XYZ. Continue. Let's do this. I believe this is enough for. Yep, and stack. Forget that. Nah, but yeah, like I don't know, just watching old, more so old videos more than anything is always like a comfort for me. I don't know about you guys, but I like to just watch stuff that I've always already watched, or maybe, you know, the same stuff, or different stuff but from the same creators from back in the day that you've never like picked up, and just watch them. Like throughout the years, there's been one series that I've gone back to every single year without a doubt, just because it's such like a fun series. Even though I know what's gonna happen later, I still laugh just as hard as I did, you know, back then in some parts. I still, you know, enjoy the content. I sometimes, you know, I even went back to other people's perspectives, as there's more than one person involved, and just see, you know, how they played out their series. And you know, it does change, you know, your view on some stuff. You're like, oh man, I watched a perspective on this guy's CTM map, and I'm watching this other guy's CTM perspective, and just the, you know, difference. You know, it's like the same content but also different. Lapis already, huh? Oh, you're supposed to go way lower for Lapis. Gold levels and redstone levels. Weird. No, but just, I don't know, there's always like new series to watch. Like I said earlier, the King of the Hill, you know, that new series, or the new season that came out. a bunch of anime that I still, admittedly, even though I know what happens, I haven't watched Daima. Pretty good. Even though I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, I don't know why. I just haven't picked up Daima yet. No, I should. I heard it's pretty good. It slows down some parts, but it's overall like a really solid Dragon Ball anime. Haven't picked it up. Probably should, instead of regurgitating the same content I've been watching. I don't know. It's those feelings. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe it could be something else. Going back to the classics, always just like comforting. Always just something that I always want to watch. If I want to prioritize something, the old. I don't know why. Hopefully, I'm not alone. If you guys do that, or wait, buttons. I made sure to change my throw key from Q to F because I do not accidentally throw anything out that I know is going to be valuable. You. Yeah, I made sure to do that. It's pretty messed, but if I get to a comfortable spot where I think I want to end it, I'll start out my story. Or if you get full of, garbage, pull. I think you would. But yeah, comfort shows, comfort series. Always prefer over news. Going deeper. But we got some iron. We need 21 pieces or a set of iron gear. Keep that in. There's a lot of knowledge that you just retain, unless Minecraft changes stuff. But I don't think anything fundamental like gear they're gonna change, right? I don't know. Like I know, protection for probably still the best protection yet in the diamond arm, netherite arm. Difference, whatever difference they have between ability. Mending wasn't like a thing I played seriously, and it was. And the best thing you want on art gear if you don't want to break, because it levels or it uses levels to mend the gear, and it's like, oh, need to make sure I have mending on all my important gear, like my fortune stuff. Zombies, huh? Like another spawner? I get unlucky or lucky with another spawner? Oh. Oh, I also have to remember that I want to put my stuff on the right hand side, because when I remember I used to have a habit where if I put my torches on the right hand side like this, I would remember that, hey, I've been through here. I don't like they're always gonna be at my right hand side. I know this is where I walked through. I'm walking back where I came. My torches on my left hand side. Place where I've got to bring those habits back if I want to play this game seriously again. Getting some coal here. Back. Yeah, but I have enough coal. Used to remember putting these coals into coal blocks and then collect more, put them in coal blocks, and that's how you carry a bunch. Is a full stack of coal blocks. Pretty much expedition from wherever you're going out. But yeah, this is the knowledge that needs to pour back into me playing this game. Like riding a bike, Although admittedly, only not recently. It's been a couple years, but my adult life actually learned how to bike. But never really got the opportunity to ride a bike as growing up. But this is how Minecraft's gonna be. It's like riding a bike. If I did it as a kid. these habits that you're gonna have to get back into. You remember the new stuff and not the old stuff. Like 30 levels for enchanting. When you enchant the 30 levels, it takes what? 3 levels, I believe. So if you enchant something at level 30, it'll go down to 27. It's weird stuff like that that you remember, or I have to remember. Speaking of level, cool. Going to be here, hopefully. Yeah. I think once we get to this second stack, I'm just gonna stop. Because then I know technically you have like a infinite supply of coal and charcoal and all. And I always feel bad mining a lot of stuff early because then I know get that later on, like the fortune pickaxe. We're a long ways away from doing any of that. But for now, 20 iron, so break this pocket here. I want at least enough for a water bucket because like times like this is when I put a water bucket, go down. Actually, a weird thing about me that I like to do is always have 2 buckets, which seems like it takes a lot of inventory space. But now that I know we got these bundles, you know, put all the weird stuff. Even shulker boxes, they've been in the game for how long, right? Can't put that in there. Huh? Huh. Can't put certain stuff in there. But like even shulker boxes are new to me. Like even when I recently, quote unquote, recently played this game, I never went for shulker boxes. I never went to what they call like cities. I never did any of that. Technically, to me, this build down. Yeah. So I don't know about in cities. I don't know what I'm supposed to look for. Those first them dangerous or in here. Don't really know, you know, how to traverse them. It's even worth going, or it's obviously worth going to elytras, right? I remember messing around with elytra skeletons somewhere there. No, I think I'm gonna dig over there. I remember messing around with elytras like in creative mode, just finding them in. Oh, you can fly around with this, and using it this with creative mode fireworks. Never really actually legitimately. I'm excited to get that, you know, another really fast, or that's the fast way to move around in the world, alright? Take off your most piece test, but you get to literally go at like 5 speed. I'm excited about. I think, you know, my end goal is going to be get that stuff. I'm going to be getting it, getting Mitra, zooming around, sound, however that Sonic song goes. Hear you. You're like 2 of you. Be here. Are you? I just realized I made a stone pickaxe, even though I got 3 iron specifically. Oh, there you are. Okay, I think this is the cave that I wanted originally. See, I instinctively went to 3 to put that. Hey, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna go in that cave, get some this, do this. If we already have gold stuff, I think I'm gonna rock it. If it breaks, it breaks. and then I'll get, you know, full iron gear. But for now, I think I'll stick with the gold. We have it. Let's. So I'm running out of wood. I usually, no, that's weird of me. I usually just go straight to getting a lot of wood from journeys. Like I get at least a stack of wood, or I like even leave to go mining. But decided to get back in the game, you know, to make some recordings, to play with you guys, or at least play it and commentate, whatever. This actually no. When we can get water, we'll get water. Let's go down my inventory. Like I said, miscellaneous stuff. I have a lot of weapons. Food, stone. I like to have all my wood stuff over here. Organize. Put here. Let's put cobblestone. We're gonna have this. Bow's gonna go here. Actually, bow over. This. Got a bow that we can't really. Rest of that. Bucket here, miscellaneous item here. I think actually I can put you back in. We'll have this is an axe, food, blocks. Guess we'll put blocks for. Throw you, cause you don't really. Cobblestone. Where's here? Put it over here, cause all the stuff, and I need to move it aside. I will. Yeah, and here. This is how I usually like to sort it. Usually here is like the shovel or whatever. I quickly make. You never know where you're gonna put through. So then use a shovel and then now that your miscellaneous one. Yes, you can. Those bundles are actually pretty useful. Pretty cool. Don't have enough wood for a shield. Ouch. Up to me. Okay. Okay. Jesus, they're hurting a lot. Heal up. I did not expect them to hurt that much. I have like 5, 3, 2, 2. Come on. Regen fast. I know it's kind of a waste of food, but I don't know why I didn't put one. Have enough. Fill this SOB. Nice. Okay. Man, I was almost already going to die on my first video. That would have been sad. I remember it used to be pretty decent at not dying like ever. I think, you know, in every world I would have absolutely like less than 10 deaths. Would have been pretty bad if I did die. Got some lapis over there. Zombie. Make my way over here, but we'll get a little bit more iron. Okay, put you in a bundle. We want to have at least enough to decently covered for the upcoming editions. Here, let's put you here. Let's put you there. Items. Have you in blocks? Come on. There. 7 and iron bars. I don't think it. Get my beef and then what? Only reason why I haven't left here is waiting for my beef to cook. I think actually we might end it a little early here. Been around 35 minutes, and I think that's a pretty decent amount. I wanted to go to around 40 minutes because those are like how my Elden Ring runs go, around 40 minutes. Actually, we'll go for a little longer. We'll make it 40 to 45 minutes. I'm having fun, and I don't want to kind of end it here once we find a big cave. Or you know what, we can do those. Next time we will explore this big cave. You know what, we'll give a little teaser. We'll explore as much as we can here. What is this? Clay? It's clay. Looks weird. Look as like blue. If I remember it. Oh, you are bad. Go away. I remember those things being very able to kill you. Do this for the fast regen. Ouch. You know what? Head back. Let them duke it out. I want my shield now. You know what? Actually, yeah. Kill him. Please, spider. Spider. Thank you. The true G. Okay, you know what? Before we even head out to his cave, let's end it early. Let us go, big fat liar. I think we should go up and get the shield before we go in there, because I don't remember hard mode being this bad. I remember just being able to cruise and go willy-nilly in caves even in hard mode and being able to survive. And again, this was back, you know, when I had like the blocking mechanic with the sword, which helped. Mobs, I don't think it did. Explosions. But yeah, let's go up and get ourselves some wood for shield. Or maybe we should go back up and sleep first. Man. Was Minecraft really that like hard? Skeletons get buffed over the time I wasn't playing? If it did, you know, if they did, it wouldn't actually surprise me at all. But yeah, did not expect them to hurt that badly. Put a torch here. We'll go up and sleep, get some wood, and then we'll call it a day, and then turn to that cave. Or because I'm still not exactly used to those big caves. You know, I'm used to those small caves that we were traversing to earlier. The first cave we went in. Small little caves that you can just go and mine some more and all that. There's not these gigantic just caverns, you know. I guess technically it is supposed to be better, right? A lot more area. Looks probably better to traverse through, but I'm not used to it. Getting out of here. See a skeleton with a hat. Cave is. Put some torches. Get out of here as soon as 2.5. Bread. I think my village is that way. Wolf? Yo. Wait, where am I? Hey, dog. Here. Love me. Hey. What the hell? The villager. I do not remember them sounding like that at all. Cows. cows over here. Dude, they sound way different. I remember them panting and occasionally whimpering when they're at low HP. By the way, if you haven't really noticed yet, I have like a bunch of performance mods installed because I do remember at least a little bit from my modern Minecrafting. It's not like sodium and lithium and all that, so all that's installed to get good FPS. Be lagging over the place. Maybe my render might be a little bit too far still, but I'm still getting 60 FPS. At least in the high triple digits, right? My refresh rate is 165 on my monitor, so if we get around, where are these beds? If we get around that that I'll be happy. So. The hell, man, get that out of my face. Is that another village over there, by the way? Before we end it off here, get some wood and end it off here. I want to go see if that's another village, because I saw something in the distance. It looked like it was glowing. Boat. Man, remember when traversing through the water, we were just like this? This is the fastest you went, was just like this. That's what I remember. That's what I'm comfortable with. Not this, not seaweed, not kelp, whatever the hell is in cucumbers. Oceans used to be just dry and with nothing, ironically enough. It's fun. Used to be like wolves, like white wolves. And this is another village. Wow. Okay. We've got two villages near each other. Interesting, interesting. Hello, Armadillo. Wow. I don't think I've been this lucky in a very long time, considering I haven't played in a long time. Another bundle. Thank you. Take you. Apparently you're like better shulker boxers. Interesting, interesting. I don't know why I even looked into that crafting bench. Got some bread. Yellow dye. Got a grindstone, I think that is. Got another one over there. The same. Not even do the chest. You know what's gonna be in there. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So let us cut some of this with these trees here. We'll cut these because I don't want two different inventory spaces filled with different woods. I won't plant these back because I don't really care about this village. I care about my village. On the other side, messed up as that sounds, I mean, I already got a home-based dog, you know. Got some more of these. There's even another cave here. That doesn't look that impressive. It's like the competitor village, you know, like it's our village, our town, and then you got the competitor town over here, right across the way. Or obviously we know one's better, right? Ours, obviously. Maybe in the future, like create a village mob thing, town, whatever you call it, to trade very efficiently with them. She will pop some. They will be the open. We considered. Oh yeah, we'll just take some of these. Not those. Those too annoying to cut down, man. Take some of you down, and we'll call it here. I think it's been 45 minutes. That's around the average time of a Elden Ring run. I mean, I don't really need to constrain myself into making 45-minute videos or anything like that. I'm just gonna go as long as I want to. Brown egg. What the hell the difference is between that egg and the normal egg? You crossbreed the eggs? The chickens? I'll have to figure that stuff out. Or maybe it's just aesthetics. They're the same. They're just chickens, just retextured. I don't know. We'll figure all this stuff out later on, or as we play through, hopefully. But yeah, like I'm not limiting myself, but I also am tired. You know, work. Want to play for a bit. About to head to bed right now, and we'll play probably tomorrow, or maybe when I wake up. We'll see. You know, I've been playing stuff on my own time. I've been playing. Well, besides recording some Elden Ring videos, I've been playing that Gears of War Reloaded. Only the campaign. I'm not really interested in playing Gears of War 1 multiplayer because talk about clunky. That thing is clunky, right? 64. I will problem solve. We'll cut a couple more. Yeah, I don't want to play Gears of War 1 multiplayer. It's just, you know, when you have pickup items and you just kind of like sit there for a second. Actually, do you do that in Reloaded, or is it the fast pickups? Actually, I don't know, because I've been playing the campaign, so I haven't really been noticing the pickups and that stuff. You know, kind of. Oh yeah, you do. I like the slow pickups where you kind of stand in place and then pick up things. The only thing you can do while you pick up the weapons is like look around in a circle. But you know, in the modern games, you pick them up really fast and then you can start getting to whatever you need to. But yeah, that's why the multiplayer than been playing the campaign, insane difficulty, play that over again because I remember the campaign pretty good, but you know, playing back at it, it's pretty cheesy. Come on, dog. You know, some of the dialogue in that game is pretty cheesy, like very Xbox 360, or if that makes any sense. No, makes sense, but I hope they do release like Gears 2, Gears 3, even Judgment, for God's sake. Just stop releasing Gears 1 over again. How many times are we gonna play Gears of War 1 before, you know, they decide that we've had enough of that game, you know? Like, please just port Gears of War 2. I know people didn't really like that one, but I really liked it. Especially, you know, the DLC with being the Theron guards was pretty interesting. The story was good. We were in Jacinto and all that. The ground. And then, you know, Gears of War 3 obviously probably the best. I don't know, but you know, point is, I want to play those again. Oh, we made Iron Axe. No, we made the shovel bucket. But we bundle in a bundle. It's actually pretty fun. Is bundle in a bundle? It's also pretty good. I know from back then and now, it's not C418 anymore, right? It's pretty sad to hear, you know. C418 made iconic tracks that we love, but stuff happens in the background. Disagreements or that, but it is what it is, right? But yeah. We'll end it off here at Dax. And there we go. So I'd say this was a pretty good first day. We've got full armor. Granted, some of it's gold, but I know those little bit facts that I do know that the piglin. If you don't want them attacking you there, for sure, you know, I'm set for that. Want to go back to that cave, get some diamonds, hopefully, and then we'll make first a pickaxe, because that's always priority number 1, and then priority number 2 is an enchantment table, right? And then from there, we'll see what happens. I mean, that's kind of like the linear progression I always get is get iron, get diamonds, make an enchantment table, enchant all your stuff, and oh, damn it. Work your way from there. Regeneration. But yeah, I mean, pretty good first day. And yeah, let's see what happens in the future. Yeah. See you guys next time.